What is going on, guys? I'm back at you today with another pellet review in 25 caliber today. Got the Skenco Ultra Shock hollow points. Now in 177 and 22, these have been some of my favorite rounds historically in my reviews, just because of the explosiveness on impact, pretty much at any power level, from the multi-level pump stuff all the way up to the brake barrel stuff that I've tested these in different calibers in before. Hopefully in 25 caliber, even though the round is a little bit larger, we'll be working at a larger power level today also with the Marauder. And hopefully we'll get that same explosive expansion that we saw in the other calibers before it. Previously in 177 caliber, I've actually tested the Cro-Magnums from, who's that by? Beeman Cro-Magnums against the Skenco Ultra Shock hollow points. And the Skenco Ultra Shocks provided clearly more destructive expansion upon impact, which made them an outstanding small game round. Alright guys, let's get into some chrony work, accuracy testing, and then let's see if we can do some trick shots and see how this round actually works in the field.
Looking nice, guys.
Just one thing to note, guys. I am approximately 10 shots in. My gun started at the fill level of 2900 psi, and I'm currently only at about 2450 psi. So hopefully we'll be able to get another 10 shots out of this for you, and we'll get all 4 5-round groups on one fill.
I'm really liking what I see consistency here, guys. Seems like I'm getting about 1 flyer per group. It's not that bad actually for a round that's been really explosive in other calibers. Hopefully in the glycerin soap testing, this one will be just as devastating, and we'll be able to attack this up to a nice pest control round.
Alright guys, here we are back again with the Yonghang PCP air pump. This will be the 11th time I've filled this rifle with this pump, just giving you guys an update on the replacement one that I received from Amazon. Seems to be doing okay so far. As you can see, the gun is clear and safe. We're going to go ahead and fill it up. Alright guys, let's get into that segment that I promised you. Will it cut a card? Will the 25 caliber Ultra Shock from a Marauder at 15 yards cut a playing card? Let's get it. Alright guys, this is the piece of soap that I shot with the 25 caliber Ultra Shock from Skenco. As you can see, compared to the Red Fire review that we had previously, there's a much broader kind of a cavity created when the hollow point itself has separated from the base round. Kind of see some pieces were left back there also, with discolorations in the soap. Really a cool piece. You can see that front barrel hollow point cup just seems to separate from the base cup that drives it here, and you can see right here that area where there's a little bit more discoloration, a little bit more whitish soap. That's an area of extreme expansion within this soap. Long story short, this round is probably going to dump most of its energy very close to impact on most targets. That's great for a pest control round, small game round, anything that you really don't a lot of pass through for, but you definitely want to have a lot of terminal impact downrange with the energy. As I stated before, because of the amount of fragmentation that you do see present in this round, you're not going to probably want to use this for like something for food type hunting or actual sustainable game hunting, as far as like eating what you kill. That's a lot of lead to try and dig out of a small game animal, and if you were to, you know, not get all of it or whatever the case may be, I wouldn't want to end up all Flint, Michigan here. As you can see guys, that's the result you get if you fire a 25 caliber Skenco Ultra Shock into glycerin soap. Alright guys, well hopefully you've enjoyed this closer look at the Skenco Ultra Shock in 25 caliber. I've really enjoyed shooting this round just because of the fact that it seems like it has a greater impact on target than other rounds previously that I've tested, like the Grizzly have had. I don't know if that's due to the fact that it's potentially traveling faster and therefore generating more downrange energy, or maybe just because of the design of the pellet itself being that barrel shape that kind of just separates completely from the base of the pellet as we saw in the soap. Definitely successful in being able to cut a card in one magazine. Definitely successful being able to kill that candy graveyard dead, and had no problem taking out ibuprofen. Noticed about a 20% flyer rate on these pellets. That's not that bad given the unorthodox shape that these pellets actually are compared to like a JSB King, which is that true Diabolo style pellet. I wouldn't consider these a hunting pellet for like small game for food hunting because of the fragmentation that occurs on impact, but if you had a pest problem and you weren't going to eat that which you shot, I definitely would fall back on this as a go-to round for under 15 yards, definitely. At 0 to 15 yards, pretty much nothing pest control wise is going to walk this off. Alright guys, well if you've liked this review, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you subscribe for more. If you really like this video, share it so that someone else can see it too. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.